Good afternoon, traders. It is Friday, November 1st, 2013, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Hey, I thought this was really a crappy day. At least the way things were going at the beginning of the day, it was just terrible. It seems like everything we got into went negative. Good trades we had before went negative. I just felt like there was nothing going good at all today. And it was so bad that I ended up, rather than watch the markets, I was reading my son's algebra textbooks and doing math just to get my mind off this horrible market. But, you know, somehow things kind of worked out today, and we certainly did make any decent money, but we didn't lose any money either. When I closed out all the trades today, it looks like we had $5,900 in winning trades, $5,900 in losing trades. When it was all worked out, we lost a total of $34. That's not a bad losing day. That's okay. I'll take that any day. And we're actually carrying $1,775 in positive trades going into the weekend and holding until Monday. So I have no complaints. The Dow ended up closing up 69 points today. That was real good, but it was all over the place. I'll show you those charts in a second. Anyway, let's take a look at those. Okay, this is the Dow Jones Industrial Average, of course, and you can see that this chart is starting to look like that ugly green caterpillar I talk about all the time. We have had definitely nothing but sideways markets the last 2 days. We do not particularly like sideways markets. Sideways markets tend to cause problems for us. But the Dow opened up this morning, looked like it was going real positive, then it went real negative, and then it came back and ended up closing positive again. I think I told you yesterday that this mess we had yesterday looked to me like about a 50% retracement, and on the move that we had the last 4 days or so, and I was kind of debating in my mind whether this market was going to go lower or higher or what. It looks to me like it basically said that 50% retracement is enough and it's going up. I would look at this market to rallying next week and possibly rallying on Monday. So don't hold your breath if you're shorting this market. Have a few interesting trades here. This is this terribly volatile market, DGAZ, DGAZ. It's a short on natural gas volatility shares, and we bought this yesterday. Not sure just what was going to happen with it. Today it really took off, and we ended up getting out here with almost $3,000 in profits. And then this is what nobody understands. Next bar, next 15-minute bar, we bought it again. And people don't understand, me and my system just don't understand why I do that. That's the way the system is programmed. The system is programmed to stay with trades that may go higher, and that's what the system is telling us, that this market this move isn't all over with. Anyway, it closed right where we bought it, so it's kind of a throw the dice right now, but we're holding this to Monday, and we're anticipating, at least the system is, that natural gas will go lower and volatility shares will go higher. And to show you another kind of scary trade, this, I think I showed you this yesterday, but this was an Expedia, EXPE. this thing gapped up yesterday unbelievably. This was up 18% on the open yesterday. And what do? We go in there and we buy that gap. That is always very scary. Most people will not do that. I do it. I would rather buy than sell an enormous gap like that. And we stayed with it, and we stayed with it, and the market never really took off. But we got out here, and we still got out of this with $1,700 in profits. That's not too bad. Now I'm telling you, if I was trading subjectively, I'm going to tell you what I think is going to happen with this market. I would have hung on to it, because I think when we had this big gap, there's a bunch of people come in here and short this thing. And what they do, they put their stops right above the highs here, and they're hanging on here. Didn't quite penetrate those highs, but there's a bunch of shorts, buy stops right above where this thing closed. I'm anticipating on Monday this thing's going to gap up. And as I say, if subjectively trading, I would have hung on to it and waited till Monday morning. But we play a system, we do it the system way, and that works out pretty good for us. I'll show you just one more here. This was really nice. This one we're holding. This is in Walter Energy, and we had bought this thing. We bought this today. You know, a couple hours into the market, it seemed to be moving pretty good, and it just kept going, and that looks like a real solid trade to me. We're holding about $1,800 open trade equity in Walter Energy, so I'm real happy about that. Anyway, we didn't make money today, but I'm happy. You know, the day started out really bad, and it looks pretty decent right now. So that's the way it went today. This is Trader Bob signing off. I'll see you next week on Monday.